Battle over fracking in St. Tammany took to the air as Abita Springs Mayor Greg Lemons flew over a number of North Shore drilling sites to get a first-hand bird's-eye view of operations in the parish and surrounding parishes.
His main concern, the Helis oil and gas site just off of Highway 1088. No drilling has begun there yet, and North Shore reporter Heath Allen tells us the Abita Springs Mayor and a growing group of citizens want it to stay that way.
I'm more galvanized than I've ever been, especially after this flight.
Abita Springs Mayor Greg Lemons more convinced now than ever before that he doesn't want a fracking project in his own backyard. His town, just a few miles up the road from the Helis oil and gas project on Highway 1088, just across the road from Lakeshore High School. Lemons joined the Gulf Restoration Network on a flyover that looked at the Helis site and a number of others. The flight comes exactly a week after a lawsuit filed on behalf of Abita by the Tulane Environmental Law Center. Back on the ground, Lemons remains troubled by what he saw.
It made me understand how problematic this could be to the people in the area and long-term health of a lot of people.
What I can say is it's not worth it.
Wetland specialist Scott Eustis convinced the benefit just doesn't outweigh the risk.
Don't outweigh the cost to the school, to the society, to the economic development trajectory of the Florida parishes.
What we're pushing for right now is to get water testing done, baseline water testing.
And some new voices joining those against fracking. Voices of St. Tammany against fracking wants Helis Oil and Gas to pay for testing water in existing wells before any drilling occurs.
They say they're not going to pollute anything, then prove it to us. You know, get the testing done all over the parish, test wells.
Everybody I've talked to who's had the fracking has had serious problems, some of them infrastructure, other ones just sheer pollution.
On the ground, the entrance to the Helis site has changed dramatically. Heavy equipment now and a steady line of trucks in and out. But for Mayor Lemons, the dust has not yet settled.
Say, hey, let's go back and rethink this whole scenario. Let's see if we can do something about it.
In the meantime, prep work continues on the Helis site. Road improvement, air and noise monitoring, drilling still weeks away. On your side on the North Shore, Heath Allen, WDSU News.
Contacted this afternoon, Helis spokesperson Greg Bierman says preparatory work continues in full accord with all agency permits and in a way that protects the interest of the community and the environment. We look forward to completing this important energy project as planned.
A New Orleans police